Hey guys, what is up? Sam or Scorpio here, bringing you guys another Black Ops 4 Zombies DLC1 video, this time with some even bigger news. Last time, didn't think it could get any bigger in terms of leaks when we had those characters leaked in the menus. Now something else has shown up in the menus that someone has managed to get. I'm guessing a bunch of DLC1 details honestly were adding into the files with this last update because something big has just shown up. Someone has somehow managed to get into, I believe this is in Spanish or French, they've managed to get into a mutations lobby, and from there somehow, I have checked in offline mode myself and I couldn't see the map, but somehow doing it they can see the map and the artwork that goes with it. You can see on the screen right now, obviously all the text is in French, but I do have the translation which I will read for you guys in a minute, but as of now, yeah, this is the only picture we have. It's currently unknown as to whether he managed to get in game with this. God knows, I'd imagine he couldn't, but if he can, then wow, that's going to be a big leak. To take a minute to analyse this, pretty much in the picture we can see the mansion in the background. We know this will be set in the Rhodes Manor. We'd known that for a while from a newspaper on Voyage, which does say that the Rhodes Manor burned down in March 1912. And pretty much, yes, Scarlet was seen fleeing from the scene. I presume this is going to be that story where we are going to be playing as 4 celebrity-played characters. Very interesting. If we look at the picture here, we can see, well, as I say, we can see the mansion in the background in front of kind of a sunset skyline. Looks really cool. We can see Charles Dance's character, Tywin Lannister from Game of Thrones. We can see this kind of gypsy woman, played by Lucy Lawless. We can see Kiefer Sutherland's character, and we can see Brian Blessed's character. Blessed, by the way. I've seen so many people say blessed, it's blessed. And yeah, we also do have a story description and map name, which we'll get into right now. So that map name translates to Night of the Dead. Pretty basic name, but it sounds kind of classic horror. I kind of like it, which is kind of what this poster seems consistent with, honestly. Gives me some Stranger Things vibes, honestly. Gives me some classic horror vibes. I'm looking forward to it. It does actually look like the weapon he's holding in his hand could be the Wonder Weapon, honestly, because it's giving off like a greenish glow. We had heard rumours from a leaker who was fired from Treyarch that the Wonder Weapon on this map would be like kind of inspired by the ray gun. So maybe that's what that is, honestly. But to get into the translation for you, it says Night of the Dead. England, 1912. Associates of the relic hunter Alistair Rhodes, including a pseudo-seer, a show cowboy, a retired general, and his loyal butler, are invited to participate in a grand ball, but no one doubts, doesn't really make sense. I assume that's not meant to be part of it, and it's just meant to say no one suspects the horror that awaits them. Wow. So we do also know from those leaks that werewolves and kind of mystical things like that were actually meant to play a part in this map, which is going to be very interesting to see. Kind of a more, I'm getting some more IW vibes actually off this map. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm getting more IW vibes off this map than kind of Treyarch. I'm hoping when we actually get into the map that we're not just going to be going about the mansion. Maybe the mansion, this will be during that fire and it will be on fire during the map. I hope so, and it's not just kind of a basic mansion that's very simple. I mean, you look at a game like Black Ops 3 and those map ideas were so creative. We had that awesome castle, we had the swamp island in Zetsebo, we had the city of Stalingrad, and now we've had a mansion? Really? I know, it seems pretty basic when there's ideas like London that have still never been tackled before. Don't know why they've yet to do that. So to go into these characters a bit, the details this gives us about it. So firstly, we know this is Scarlet's dad's party, pretty much. This is, I guess, before he disappears. This is presumably when she kind of loses touch with him. And yeah, these 4 characters have been invited to the party by him at the Rhodes Manor in England in, as I say, March 1912. Now, a pseudo-seer, that would be Lucy Lawless's character here, the gypsy-looking woman, and that's pretty much someone who kind of foreshadows future events, very spiritual kind of. So that'll be very interesting to see how her kind of dialogue plays out. Hopefully they give her kind of some funny quotes. I can see maybe getting some Nero kind of vibes off her. This map does actually give me some kind of Shadows of Evil type feelings. I'm not sure what it is about it. Maybe it's just because it's another celebrity crew. And then we talk about the show cowboy. That's Kiefer Sutherland's character. I guess, yeah. I mean, I'm not sure how Scarlet's dad knows all these people, but I think all these characters have really cool, different, varied outfits. A show cowboy is very interesting. I can see him having some very interesting dialogue. I didn't actually know that he was actually played Sergeant Roebuck, I believe his name was, in the World at War campaign, so he's actually had a history working with Treyarch. Now we can also see in this picture Charles Dance's character. He is actually a butler. Now it's currently, the wording on this is a little confusing because it says a retired general, that's Brian Blessed's character, and his loyal butler, so it's not clear if that's Alistair's butler or if that's the general's butler. I would assume it's Alistair's, but that'll be quite interesting to see. I love the way they've set up these characters, honestly. They do seem very kind of era dressed. I mean, if you look at his military uniform, it looks very retro, very classic. All in all, this picture just has me so excited for this DLC. It makes me think that the DLC is coming soon. I mean, see, a December release seems out the way right now because it can't release. We know DLCs always release on Tuesdays, so if we follow the calendar, we know obviously it can't release Christmas Day. 25th is a Tuesday, Christmas Day. It won't release on that, I can guarantee you. It's not going to release January 1st, so that's out of the picture. It can't release on the 18th because that then places the Xbox release of the map on Christmas Day, which they won't do. And I heavily doubt it's dropping next Tuesday, given we've heard nothing about it, which means this is probably not coming till January 8th. And yeah, why is so much stuff in the files? I don't know, I'm interested to see what's going on here. It's possible now from this people can play the map. I'm not even sure. I've done some looking into it myself. I can manage to get this to pop up, but I'm not sure. If anything new does happen, I will update you. It is possible we'll see a trailer tomorrow. I know I did stream kind of trailer reaction countdown yesterday. I apologise for that. We just got a blackout teaser, but unfortunately, yeah, it was kind of what happened. I did rename the stream afterwards. Apologies to everyone who I kind of clickbaited in that process. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to like, comment and subscribe for all the DLC1 information and more about Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I'll see you on more Black Ops 4 videos. Bye!